seconds after.
Good morning and welcome to the CTE Month KickOff. My name is Shanae Fant and I am a CTE Manager in the Office of Career Readiness. We are excited for you to be with us today as we celebrate CTE Month. So as you're here, you may be wondering, what is CTE and what is CTE Month all about? And so I really just want to tell you just a little bit about CTE. CTE stands for Career Technical Education, and this is an opportunity for our students to be able to learn about different vocational trades while they're in high school. CTE is so amazing because that means students who are in these programs get an opportunity to work with industry professionals, to get skills, on-the-job training, mentorship from industry professionals, and they get to graduate with an industry credential. That means that they can be certified in a particular field, they can get different certifications, and have opportunities to get apprenticeships, internships, externships, and specific training with people in the field. I love that the month of February is recognized across the United States as CTE Month so that we can highlight the amazing programs, the amazing industries, but most of all, the amazing students and instructors. So what I would love for you to do now is sit back and watch this little bit of a montage so you can learn a little bit about CTE and CTE in city schools. Thank you. Wow, I hope you enjoyed that small glimpse into the different pathways that CTE has to offer. If you did not know, we have over 30 pathways in just about every high school in Baltimore City, and we're excited to give you just a little bit of a glimpse of what we do in CTE. I want to make sure that you understand that our goal and objective is to make sure that every stakeholder, and when we say stakeholder, we're talking about everybody, students, teachers, administration, parents, families, community members, industry professionals, that everybody understands that CTE is a premier opportunity, and it'll give you an opportunity to graduate with a diploma and an industry credential. And so now I would like to introduce to you a new friend of mine who is going to introduce our CEO of schools, Dr. Santalisa. So what I'm going to do now is bring to you Samuel Papawasco, who's going to tell you a little bit about himself, a little bit about why he loves CTE, and then he's going to introduce our CEO. And so this is for you, Samuel.
Hello, everybody. My name is Samuel, and I'm a sophomore at Merville in the Print Ed CTE Pathway. What CTE means to me is an opportunity. I really think it's cool to learn about printing and designing. I get to use technology and graphic design software apps, and I'm looking forward to making projects and completing new projects. I'm excited to now introduce to you the CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools, Dr. Sanjay Santelises. Dr. Santelises has spent close to 30 years focused on building high quality teaching and helping students to excel. She first came to city schools as a chief academic officer, serving that role from 2010 to 2013. She returned to city schools in July 2016 after 3 years as vice president for K-12 policy and practice at the Education Trust, a nonprofit organization focused on closing the achievement gap experienced disproportionately by African Americans, Latinos, and Native students, and students from low-income families. Dr. Santelises has come to Baltimore. Dr. Santelises came to Baltimore in 2010 from Boston, where she was the assistant superintendent for the network of 23 pilot schools with broad autonomy and a track record of successfully meeting students' needs and improving the achievement of low-income students, particularly students of color. Prior to holding the pilot schools post, she was assistant superintendent for teaching and learning / professional development in Boston. Throughout her career as an educator, academic, and administrator, Dr. Santelises has been steadfast in her belief that excellence in urban education is achievable at scale. Dr. Santelises is a Phi Beta Kappa graduate of Brown University. She holds a Master of Arts degree in Education Administration from Columbia University and a Doctor of Education in Administration, Planning, and Social Policy from Harvard University. She has lived in Baltimore with her husband and 3 daughters since 2010. Thank you.
Celebrate today, own tomorrow. February marks the National Observance of Career and Technical Education Month. We here in City Schools have CTE pathways in many of our high schools across the district, and today we kick off a month-long celebration. 40% of City Schools high school students are currently enrolled in CTE pathways, and we are excited to see that number grow in the coming years. This month, we celebrate our teachers that provide the instructional and technical components of CTE education. Our students who are going above and beyond to obtain both a diploma and industry credentials to prepare them for post-secondary success. And our business and community partners that provide robust work-based learning opportunities, facilitating hands-on training that supplement our students' learning and connection to the world of work. City Schools, in celebration of CTE Month and the role CTE plays in preparing our students for college and career, will feature activities and events throughout the entire month to showcase our CTE programs, instructors, and students. We hope that you are able to take advantage of the many virtual and in-person opportunities to explore the over 30 pathways that City Schools offers in our CTE program as we prepare our students to be both college and career ready.
I hope you found that just as inspirational as I did. Hello, my name is Shanita Graves, and I am one of the CTE managers in our Office of Career Readiness. We are so excited to have you join us. We are very soon going to pass it over to the principal here at Mergenthaler High School, Principal A, to kick us off and let everybody see our wonderful CTE programming in this CTE Center. So in just a moment, I will be passing it over to Principal A from Merville High School. Well, unfortunately, it looks like Principal A is currently caught up doing some wonderful work in this school. So we are going to go ahead and get started with our wonderful CTE school programs. We are so excited to have you with us. And right now, we are going to join Stan, who is one of our CTE managers. Hi, Stan.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm great. Where are you this morning?
Hey, I'm here at the Carpentry lab here at Merville. Carpentry is one of the construction programs we offer here. So in addition to Carpentry at Merville, we have plumbing, electrical, and masonry. But I'm really excited here to be joined by a student. So I'm going to turn my camera around and introduce you to this young man. So what's your name?
My name is Jamal Alexander.
Jamal, and what grade are you in?
11.
11th grade, and Jamal is a carpentry student here in Mr. Bianchi's class. The rest of the class is back here getting some instruction, but Jamal is going to tell us a little bit about the carpentry program and about some projects they've been working on. So Jamal, what are we looking at right here?
So right here, you're looking at some metal studding. So as you see, it's a hard hat area. So once you step inside, put your hard hat on. So as you can see, it's a frame of a wall. As you see in the front, is plywood in the front. Then you got your installation. And then as you see, we learned how to use our power tools. You have to use your 4-inch angle grinder. They cut the metal studding to frame it the proper way. And that's about it on this one. And it's very light. It's not as heavy as it looks.
So in carpentry, it's not just working with wood, but you also work with metal studding. Is that correct?
Yes, you work with a lot of different other things. It's just not basically wood. Dealing with a variety of things.
Awesome. So let's come up here and take a look at this other thing you guys have been working on. So we're going to go over here to this other area. And as you can see, it's a hard hat area. So you always got to wear your hard hat when you work in this area. And Jamal, what are we looking at here?
So basically right here, there's just a little wall that we just built. This is a template of a wall. It shows you like the different stuff, the supports, the base down here at the bottom, as you can see.
Hard hat area, absolutely. And the walls are very important to houses. And is there a lot of math involved in this construction program?
Yes, it is. There's a lot of math. It's construction math, like as Mr. Rick teaching right now, he's showing us like we had a test on construction math. It's very important because, let's say if you're working on a compact moderate saw and somebody say they need a certain cut in this and this, and you're up on the roof, you can't cut it the wrong way because there's a lot of mistakes and then the wood, stuff like that, and et cetera.
Awesome. And two final questions to close out here. So, A, why did you pick carpentry as your trade of choice in your CTE pathway?
So I picked carpentry as my trade of choice because I like building stuff. I like working hands-on. I'm more of a visual learning. I knew safety in this trade was pushed importantly, and I really liked it.
Awesome. And what advice would you give someone who might be interested in carpentry? Would you suggest this program?
I would suggest this program. I would say all you gotta do is just come here every day, do your work, pay attention. PPE is important, data safety. Just listen to what Mr. Rick got to tell you. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Jamal, thank you. This is a great chance to talk to you, and you were a great ambassador for your program.
All right, thank you.
So Shanita, this is Stan reporting from the Carpentry Lab here at Myrtle, and I will kick it back to you.
Thank you so much, Stan. That was amazing. You all did an amazing job. That was so informative, even though it was brief. So now we are going to kick it over to Kyla, and I think Kyla will be joining us from Print Ed. Kyla, are you there, ma'am?
I am here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Print Ed with Mr. Queen. Say hi, Mr. Queen.
Hello, everybody.
And who do we have here? Brianna. So, Brianna, can you show us some of the amazing things you guys do in Print Ed?
Yeah. With this shirt, this is heat suffocation. So for this, I can't remember offhand what we use, but I know this is one of the things, one of the newer things we're doing. This right here is silk screen. And I don't think I have did this type yet, but this is one of the easier ones to do. All three of these is what we use on an embroidery machine. These are the ones that take longer depending on what the design is. And it just comes out nice. And the embroidery machine it comes like I said, the design, whatever design is, that's how long it would take for it to go and make.
Awesome. Thank you. So, Mr. Queen is actually going to give us a live demonstration. Mr. Queen, tell us what we're about to do.
So we're about to come in here to the embroidery machine, and we have our design on the screen.
And this is for me. I'm so excited today. He's making me a t-shirt that says Mervo CTE and my name in the middle.
So we have the hoodies up here. So what we're going to do is get this started, and it's already been designed and laid out. So we're going to press this. This is going to do roughly 1,000 stitches per minute. And so depending on how many stitches it is, you'll see. So
Mr. Queen, how long would this take?
30,000 stitches. So if it's 1,000 stitches a minute, you guys do the math.
So there you guys have it. We are printing our own custom t-shirts here at Mervo in our Print Ed department. So excited to share CTE Month with you guys. And make sure you guys come over and see Mr. Queen. He does amazing projects across the district. And I can't wait to show you my t-shirt at the end. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much, Kyla. That was awesome. I want a shirt. Like, wow. I might need to come down and see Mr. Queen, see if I can get him to make something for me as well. So we are going to keep it moving, guys. And next we are going to go see Stan again, I do believe, is going to show us some stuff from the automotive pathway. Stan, are you in automotive? I think you're muted.
Hey everyone, how are you?
Hey, Stan. Yep, I can hear you.
Today we're in here in the automotive lab. This is the auto body lab, and Nicole is here with Mr. named Josh. Josh, as you can see, is pinstriping a car. So we'll look at this and get some detail what he's doing here. Try not to get in his way. Really can work here. Hey Josh, if I can just interrupt you for a second. Josh, can you tell me what your name is?
you tell everyone what your name is? Joshua. Okay, Joshua, what grade are you in? I'm a 12th grader here, and what are you doing here on this car? All right, so you're replacing the pitch plate, and who painted this car? You did. So why did you pick auto body as your program? I picked auto body collision. Awesome. And here at Mervo, we have two automotive programs. So we have the auto body collision, which sort of fixes the outside of cars. So it's kind of loud here. So I'm going to turn it back to Shanita.
Thank you so much, Stan. Let me see if I can get my video back on. Wow, that is amazing. And thank you, Nicole, for showing us a close-up of that car. I wish I knew how to fix cars in either way, auto body or auto collision. But I know the right people to come to whenever I need someone. So now we are going to hop right on over to Shanae. And Shanae is going to show us some of the amazing things we're doing in our cosmetology program. Did y'all know there were so many different programs here in Mervo? It is really amazing. So Shanae, are you there, ma'am?
Good morning, everybody. I am here. I am with Miss Conway. So first I want to introduce you to Miss Conway, who is our cosmetology teacher. She's going to tell you just a little bit about the unit that they're learning, and then I'm going to talk to a couple of students. So Miss Conway, how are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about what skill you're teaching our students today?
Today we're working with our first chemical. We're working with a permanent wave solution, where the purpose of that is taking straight hair and chemically changing it to a curly state. And normally that's for people who may want a little more fullness, a little more versatility between straight and curly. And this is what they're doing today. Right now I'm at the process of rinsing it. We've already put the product on and we're rinsing it, and we're going to neutralize it so we can lock it to place. So that's where we are now.
Excellent. What year are these students?
These are 12th grade students, seniors, preparing for state board.
Excellent.
And this is one of the state board services that they have to do at state.
Excellent. So what Ms. Conway is telling us that this is an actual skill that they will need in order to do well on state boards, and our students are going to do well. So I'd like to introduce you to Nasir. Nasir, can you tell us about yourself? Tell us your grade and a little bit about what you're doing right now.
So I'm Nasir. I'm in the 12th grade. I trade cosmetology. As you see, I'm doing a permanent waiting service. I'm partnering into non-block sections.
And I'm gonna come just a little closer so everybody can hear you. And so what he said is he is parting the hair into 9, you said block sessions?
Yeah, non-block sections.
And then he's gonna prepare for the permanent rodding. So tell me a little bit about this pathway and what you like about this pathway.
The thing I like about it is how intricate it is. Like when people come to Cosmo, they think it's simple. They think it'll just be like a lot of hands-on activity with just learning about hair. Whereas it's really not that. It's like you learn more so about the composition of the hair, how the hair works, and like it's a lot of subjects to one. So that's what I really like about it, how intricate it is, because it keeps me like wanting to learn more.
Excellent. So Nasir, you told me that you are preparing for your state boards. What are you most excited about once you get your license?
For me, I wanted to be a color specialist. So I want to specialize in coloring hair. So that's what I'm most excited about. So that way I can finally do that.
Excellent. So we're going to talk to another student. Give me your name and your grade and tell us what you're working on.
I'm Kaya. I'm in 12th grade, and I'm going to be permanent weaving service as well.
Excellent. What is the best part about this pathway?
I feel like it's easier to do than most. And I feel like the outcome is more satisfying because you can go from any kind of hair, like straight hair to curly hair. When you wet it, it gets curly. So I think that it's one of the most interesting processes.
Excellent. So the last part about our CTE month actual motto and the theme is about we are going to make sure that we can earn. And so I'm going to introduce you to our next student who's going to talk a little bit about how he uses what he's learning in the classroom for his personal enterprise. Give me your name and your grade.
Hello, my name is Khalil Johnson. I'm a 12th grader.
Uh-huh.
So right now I'm just rolling the hair for the permanent waving process service. And for me, what the main thing I like about this class is it's not just like a one-stop shop. Like there are multiple things that you can do outside of just doing hair. Like with this class, we do nails, we focus on skincare, we do waxing and things like that. So that's like one of the main things that I like. You don't just make money from one thing, you can make money from multiple things.
Excellent.
So
And I am so excited. So thank you so much. And we're now going to shoot it back so that we can hear from other pathways. Thank you so much, guys.
No problem.
Thank you so much, Shanae. That was amazing. So now we are actually going to kick it over to Nicole. Nicole is going to show us some great things in our early childhood pathway. Nicole, are you ready for us? Nicole, are you there? Oh no, it looks like Nicole might be having some technical issues.
I'm here, sorry.
Okay, great.
We're in the basement, so we go in and out, but I'm here, and I'm here in our early childhood education classroom. We're a little early, so we're getting ready, but I'm gonna introduce you to the young lady who's teaching today. Her name is Navaya.
Hello.
Navaya, can you just tell us a little bit about the lesson you're teaching today?
So basically, they've been reading Goldilocks and the Three Bears, different ways of the story. So today, they're recreating the way Goldilocks and the Three Bears would be on plates. So they're going to be painting on plates and then cutting it out. And some of them are going to make bears, and some of them are going to make Goldilocks. So they're going to be using the strips for hair because we're trying to use like art projects as a thing now because they've already done worksheets. And some of them are going to be used with googly eyes and cotton balls, and they're getting sensory, what's it called? Sensory play.
Okay, sensory play, got it. Awesome. So this is going along with like reading comprehension because they just finished Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Okay, and I'm just gonna zoom around. We don't want to get any faces on camera, but these are our young people working with even younger people. It's really exciting. And this leads to careers in education, including early childhood with the little people like preschool, but also pre-K and kindergarten. So this is a really awesome pathway to be in. So why do you like this pathway?
I just love children. I've always came from a family that they like a lot of children, and because I'm the youngest, I always was a babysitter. So I mean, not a lot of people choose this trade, but I chose this trade.
And do you plan on continuing it after you graduate?
A
child psychiatrist, great. And you're a senior this year?
Yes.
And what are your plans for next year? College, that is wonderful. Well, we wish you so much luck. I'm gonna toss it back to you, Shanita. But I'm gonna stay down here and have some fun with these kids.
I do not blame you. It looks like they are all set to have a whole bunch of fun. So thank you so much for sharing that. It's so great to hear that our young people are looking forward to pouring into more young people. And now we are going to join Des, one of our managers who is in our Masonry pathway. So Des, are you there? Are you ready? I think you're muted. There you go.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. We are down here in Mr. Sorenberg's class with Masonry, and his class is hard at work. Look at this shot right here. They are hard at work, laying brick, a very, very unique project. But I want to bring you over here to one of our students working on a special project over here. Walk over here. How you doing, sir? So what's your name? What grade are you in, Isaiah? 11th grade? What projects have you been working on in here?
8-inch block. 8-inch block wall.
Okay. Okay, so you've been working on 8-inch block wall. How long have you been in this program?
For about like 2 years.
2 years? So you really enjoy what you're doing, correct? Okay, all right. So we're gonna come right here around to Mr. Schoenberg. Mr. Schoenberg, can you tell us what you're doing right here?
Right now, we're putting in the closure block in this 8-inch wall. The leads are up on both ends. Now he's gonna fill it in, course for course, okay?
Okay.
Now these boys who have been in this class or been associated with masonry for the last, this is their second year. However, they've only been hands-on with these trowels for about the last month.
Okay.
Okay, and the progress has been very well, very good.
All right, let's move around the classroom. Let's go check out some of what other interesting things these students are doing. So we're gonna come over here. So what's your name?
My name is Zion Joseph.
What grade are you in? 11. What project are you working on right now? Okay, so show us an example of how you do that. Show us how you do that. No, it's okay. Keep going. Look, we're learning from you all. We're learning this from you all because this is a skill that I don't have that you all have. So our students looking at this, everyone across the district looking at this is learning from you all. Okay. Okay, keep going. Look at there. So how long have you been in the program?
I'm gonna get some butter in your trowel.
Butter in your trowel. Okay.
Put your butter on all 3 sides. Again, with the extra butter, put your tip right here.
Okay. And then we can lay the brick. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. Let's move over. I think I got time for one more. One more. What's your name? Ronald. Ronald, how long have you been in this program? Okay, okay. So show us what you're doing, explain what you're doing, and just walk us through the process, okay?
So right now, I got butter to brick.
Okay. You call that buttering a brick? All right.
Pick your mug, you gotta snap it.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure it don't close.
Okay.
Hold your brick firm. You go like this. Go straight up.
Okay.
Like that. Then
Good.
and if you don't have enough mud, you gotta go get some more.
Hold that like this. Your thumb is on the face of the brick. Always.
That's how you butter the brick. Then you have to lay it right here.
Okay.
So we just get the mud. Put the mud right here.
Put your mud in.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is Mr. Schoenberg's class. This is masonry. I'm gonna kick it back to you, Shanita.
Thank you so much, Des. That was amazing. I have not buttered brick since I was in high school, so it was really cool to see a kid butter a brick and lay all that wonderful masonry. I know they do more than just bricks, they do stone, like so many amazing things. So right now we're actually gonna go join Kyla again. She has now moved on to our engineering classroom.
Hi guys, so I am in one of my favorite places, the place to tinker, and I'm so excited because one, it's almost lunchtime and I smell culinary downstairs, picking us up something good for CTE month. But before we get there, let's get busy. So here in our PLTW engineering class, we are doing a lot of great things. And the first stop we're going to take is over here to Mr. Brelsford.
Because it's 50 and you have 226.
Mr. Brelsford, tell
Yes,
us what
ma'am.
we're doing here.
So we've been talking about simple machines, and so today we're working with fulcrums. We're basically, this is an activity I don't think we got to do in middle school because of the, and so we've been talking about mechanical advantage and how if I apply weight on one side of a fulcrum and I can press on it with another, we've been just sort of saying like, okay, well, that's less. Well, now we're actually going to figure out how much less and why. And then so we're going to do some experiments related around that.
Okay, can I join you guys?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna set my camera up here and we're gonna learn together. So tell me what you guys' names are. Uh-oh, hold on. Kayshawn, and Kayshawn, what grade are you in? 10th grade. And what's your name? Chris, and what's your name? I mean, what grade are you in? 10th grade. Okay, so we have two 10th graders that are gonna show us something new. So what are we doing, guys?
Basically, what we're trying to do is to find out what the mechanical advantages.
Okay.
So first start off is to have the weight right here, the 30.
Uh-huh.
This is the fulcrum right here. We have the weight right here, which is 226.8 grams.
Okay.
And we have the scale on this end right here. And basically, we're going to try to see how much force we need to make it level out, which we came to the conclusion, which is 50.
Oh, okay. And how did you come to that conclusion?
We looked at, by pulling this down, we can see that the scale goes up in the number right here, and it shows us how much we need to pull it to make it even.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so what are some great things that you guys love to do in this class?
We started off with a little bit of drawing, showing how the different sides of how we can show an object. And I actually did like that in the beginning part, and now we actually get to try stuff like this. So I think like this is gonna be a pretty good experience for the whole year.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So if you love tinkering, this class is for you, and I'm going to show you guys some of the amazing things that they have built. They are building these amazing robots throughout the year. So if you're ever excited about just building and tinkering, this is the place for you. All right, guys, I'm gonna pass it back over to you. Bye.
Thank you so much, Kyla. That is actually one of my favorite pathways. I am a tinkerer as well, so I love the room, that maker wonderful room. So we are now going to go over to Adenike, and Adenike is going to show us some wonderful, wonderful things. Are you ready,
nursing?
Adenike?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yay!
And our students are ready. I'm really excited to be in the nursing lab, and I'm going to turn it around and let them introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about the nursing pathway here at Mervo. Hold on one second. Yep, I just have to switch my camera. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Damin, and I'm going to be doing positioning in nursing today. I'm just gonna be.
So Diamond, what grade are you in?
12.
And what do you like about the nursing pathway?
I like how it teaches me skills like empathy, like having empathy for patients and teaching me how to care for people, because I like to help people, and it's like I'm getting to help people doing what I love, you know.
And so when you graduate, what certification will you have?
Geriatric, well, CNA.
Okay. And what do you plan to do after high school?
Be a nurse.
Be a nurse? Awesome. I'm gonna go to our next student who's also gonna be part of the demonstration. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Armani White, and I am in the CNA nursing assistant trade. Today, we're going to be demonstrating you a trade. I'm sorry, a skill that we are going over today and throughout this week, and it's positioning on your side. So like, we can just,
You're gonna show us.
we can
And so why is positioning important? Do you want? I'm gonna walk over here with you.
it's important because it provides comfort to the resident, provides comfort to the resident. So, you know, residents, the elderly, they're going to be laying in bed most of the time. Things to like give them comfort and help them move with their muscles and everything, so they won't.
So like airwaves and circulation and all that stuff. Awesome. So you're going to be positioning Dominique. Is that what's about to happen? Diamond. Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Thank you for showing this to us. Are you comfortable, Diamond?
Yes.
Good morning. My name is Armani White. I'm going to be a student nursing assistant for today. May I see your wristband, please? Thank you. May I ask for your name and date of birth?
Dominique 12/28/3.
All right, thank you. So today I'm going to be positioning you on your side. I will be back after I wash my hands to provide you with privacy.
Okay.
And so you're also learning how to like have conversations with them. So it's not even just the physical stuff, but it's like the emotional and mental wellness of the patient too. That's really awesome. While you're positioning, what else are you guys learning in the pathway?
Taking weight, like weight is what we've been doing. Simple things like washing our hands, you know, to prevent germs and a lot of other things. Yeah, like bed, measuring like liquids and stuff.
To give them their medicines and stuff. Oh, that's so awesome. So you're gonna position her now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to be rolling you on the side. Let's make it. That's all right. It's still a lot more comfortable for you. That comfortable?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
And how often do you change their position? Okay.
Change it pretty frequently, so they won't have muscle tension and everything like that.
Wow.
And we also use transfer belt to help them move around and everything. Yeah.
That's awesome. So while you finish doing that, I'm going to go to Nurse Kate and let her tell us a little bit about the pathway too. Thank you, Nurse Pace, for having us in your lab today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Nurse Paid. I am one of the nurses who teach the students in the nursing assistant pathway, nursing assistant GNA pathway we have here at Mervo. Our pathway runs 10th grade. They learn introduction to foundations of medicine and science. So that's basically an introduction to the healthcare system. You learn all about the different healthcare systems. You learn about hospitals. You learn about health insurance. And then towards the end, you start getting into a little bit to the human body systems. Second year is structure and function, human body system. So you learn anatomy and physiology, because you really need to know that. You learn about the heart, you learn about circulation, you know about the respiratory system, how your lungs work, the different diseases. Third year, you're a senior. Seniors get to be certified. So they start with learning about the role of the nursing assistant. And they work on the skills lab where we have our mannequins, and they work as a team, and they learn the different skills from bathing a patient, feeding a patient, positioning a patient, weighing a patient, performing vital signs, performing intake and output. They also do 40 hours of clinical at a nursing home.
Which nursing home do you guys work with?
The nursing home we'll be working with is Genesis at Franklin Square Woods this year.
Awesome.
So we'll be working there. They'll do 40 clinical hours there. Part of being certified as a CNA, you have to have a background check. Our program requires students get drug tested. They learn CPR. We have an instructor come in and teach them CPR. They have to have their flu vaccine. And because we are in a pandemic, the nursing homes require that all students be vaccinated for COVID-19 vaccines.
Okay.
Once they complete their 40 hours of the nursing home, we give them 4 to 5 practice exams for the CNA examination. They get a background check, which we use to help register them with the Board of Nursing. It costs $20 to register with the board once they pass their certification. And then we also do GNA certification, which is geriatric nursing assistant. And with that, that's a specialized fee. They get tested on any of the 5 skills they've learned throughout their senior year.
What do you love the most about, like, how long have you been teaching?
I've been here since 2019. I love the fact that when the students get it and they're excited about it. Our program is highly sought after. You have to really be willing to work and learn and listen. And you have to know that we might be really strict where you're thinking, well, why is she so hard on me? Why is she so? you're taking care of patients, you're taking care of their life. And I always say, treat the person you're working with as if it's your own family member. That way you have more empathy.
Love it. Thank you so much. And I see that one more student has joined us and wants to introduce herself. Please let us know your name, your grade, and what you love about this pathway.
So hello, my name is Javier Watson. I'm in the 12th grade, so this is my last year here. So I joined the nursing assistant CTE program because when I graduate, I like to go to college for nursing, and I would like for my specialty to be in neonatal nursing.
What is neonatal nursing?
Neonatal nursing is like basically we work in a neonatal. Well, neonatal is basically like preemies, and babies that are premature. So in the NICU. So
and so you want to work with those young,
yes,
really vulnerable children.
With children.
I am so excited for you. Have you?
And I just feel like being in this program, it helps me because the elderly people that I will be working with in the system will also be in a way very vulnerable and fragile. So it gives me like a start into working with babies and here.
You're here and you love it. You've loved the last 3 years. Are you gonna miss? Are you gonna miss your teachers and Mervo and everything?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the students.
Well, we're so excited about all of your futures. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try and switch my camera back over. This is Nikki from the nursing unit, and I'm shooting it back over to Shanita. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Adenike from the nursing unit. That was amazing. Our kids are doing such amazing things and such great work. I am so excited. We are going to head over to our very last pathway right now, and that is with Shanae over in our culinary program. So I hope they're cooking up some great things for us to eat today. Shanae, thank you for joining us. What's
Good
going on
morning,
in culinary?
We are in the culinary lab, also known as the culinary kitchen, and I'm just going to pan around a little bit for you to see what's going on. When I tell you this is a full-fledged operation, I am so proud of our students. I'm going to introduce you to our chef, Chef Drabo, who's going to tell you a little bit about the pathway, a little bit about what she specializes in, and then we're going to pan over to these students to see what they're cooking. Good morning, Chef. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about the pathway?
Hello, everybody. Good morning. My name is Chef Bravo. This is my 7th year at Virgo High School. My background includes plant-based cuisine, vegan, vegetarian food, but that is not the end of it. I also create other cuisines as well so that we can broaden the horizon and give our students this amazing experience. So today is actually our first official day opening. The kids are excited. On our menu today, we have a broccoli and cheddar soup. We also have a white bean kale. We also have a chili hot dog. We also have hamburgers. We also have a homemade mint lemonade that is to die for. And the students are in action today. We have juniors on deck. We have seniors, and everybody is excited and getting ready.
Guys, I want you to take a look at these students. Thank you, Chef Drabo. Okay, when I tell you, okay, Albert Phillips said hello. He said, I know her. Our students are in here rocking and rolling. So let's go here. We're going to introduce you to some students and they're going to tell you exactly what they're making. So do me a favor. Can you introduce yourself for us, please? Give me your name.
My name is Merle.
This is Merle. And Merle, what are you cooking back here?
Soup and chili.
So we are making soup and we're making chili. Is this chili with ground beef? Is this ground beef?
Yes.
Yes. And guys, I want you to know that these are all being made from scratch. Okay, I'm going to pan over to a student right here who's going to introduce himself, tell you a little bit about the pathway and what he loves about it. So give me your name and what grade are you in?
I'm Torian. I'm in 11th grade. This is my junior year. So as far as the culinary trade, I'm a hands-on person, so I really like to do a lot of hands-on things. And I think that, and I want to open my own restaurant in the future. So with this helps me get some like beginning into that trade.
Excellent. So what are you making right now?
So right now I'm making beef burgers.
Now, what are some of the toppings that you put on these beef burgers?
So we can do tomato or lettuce. We can do real onions that they're making over here. We put some seasoning. We do American provolone cheese.
So they have all of the toppings, and I love the fact that they also season the food. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you plan to do after you graduate.
After I graduate, I plan. I want to. My main, my major would be in business management, and then my minor in culinary arts, so my own restaurant.
Excellent. And I'm not certain if you can hear him, and he's being very modest. He wants to open his own restaurant, which is the epitome of what we're talking about during CTE Month, which is celebrate today and own tomorrow. And so we have some other burgers back here. These look a little different. What's that?
Those are turkey burgers.
Wow. So you have beef burgers and turkey burgers. And I know you guys can't smell it, but when I tell you it smells so good in here.
We also have veggie burgers, but we're not cooking those.
Excellent. And so what is he doing with the bun right
So
now?
right now, we're toasting the buns for the burgers.
Okay.
So a better taste is what you can say.
Okay. Excellent. So now let's talk about this soup right here. So I believe that this is a broccoli and cheddar soup, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Is this made from scratch?
Yes, it is.
Good. So tell me some of the ingredients that you use in this.
So obviously we have our base seasonings, our salt, our pepper. We also have our broccoli. We cut from the head of it, not the stem.
I know that's right.
And then obviously we have our cheddar that was cooked into it. And I'm actually about to throw this into the oven in order to keep it warm for when we are serving.
Excellent. And so what we also have here is we have orders being taken. We have the front of the house, the back of the house. And when they have their orders, then they can place it. Excellent. Can you give me your name? This is Taylor. Taylor, what grade are you in? Taylor's a junior. What do you like about this pathway?
Oh, I love the cook.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like I should do culinary so I can learn how to cook.
Excellent. Excellent. And so we see we have a lot of budding entrepreneurs here. So one of the things that I'm going to tell you is that you guys are not going to see me for quite some time because I'm about to stay here. I am going to place my order and get me something delicious to eat. But let you know that these students are really creating an enterprise that they could be really proud of. So if in fact you ever have a need and you're interested, Mervo Culinary also does catering. So just let them know. I'm so proud of our students. And now I want to throw it back to Shanita. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Shanae. That was amazing. And I misspoke. We actually have one more really great pathway to show you guys today. So we are going to show you our pharmacy pathway. So Adenike is with pharmacy now.
Can I just say I'm jealous
Adenike,
about the, can you hear me? I'm jealous about the culinary. Like, I want a burger, Shanita. So I am here with Miss Watts. Miss Watts, you are the CTE lead from Overdue. I'm gonna turn over my camera. Tell us a little bit about yourself and introduce us to the room we're in right now.
Awesome. I am Nurse Watts here at the Mighty Mergenthaler Vocational Technical High School. We're so excited to have you here with us today to look at a lot of our different pathways. We have 21 pathways here.
Wow.
We only showcased 12 today. So hopefully at another time we'll get to showcase the rest of our pathways. Today we're here and I am the CTE lead for the program for the school. But today we wanted to, our last program, we wanted to make sure that we introduce Miss Williams, who has been here for the last 10 years as our pharmacy technician teacher. And we're here with her students in the pharmacy actually filling prescriptions.
Real prescriptions. I can fill my prescription right here.
You could technically get your prescription filled here. I don't know if you'll get any medicine. The medicine is demo medication for the kids to practice with. But yes, we are set up like an actual pharmacy.
That
if
is
you
so
came
awesome.
in. And this is a retail pharmacy, just by the way, because there's a difference in inpatient, outpatient pharmacy. So this is a retail pharmacy. And so I'm going to turn it over to my coworker and friend, Miss Williams, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about the pharmacy technician.
Awesome, Miss Williams. I'm going to walk over here to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your amazing students.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Right now, we are in our pharmacy setting, the retail side. I have students searching for medications because they're getting ready to fill practice prescriptions. Here's an example. You can bring the camera over. We have handsome Zachary.
Hi,
He's
Zachary.
doing a prescription fill. Look at that nice little label with the Mercantile
love
emblem. Then we can walk over. We have Miss Today. She's looking through medications, making sure she's picking up the right thing for our patients. Then we have more students that are just working along in the classroom.
You want to walk us over there?
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Thank you.
These students found their medications already, and they are now working in counseling so they can package it up, and these can go out to patients. Do you have any questions for my students?
I do. Why is this job so important?
So the patients can get the proper amount of pills and what they're supposed to get.
Because what happens if they don't?
They die.
They die, right? So your job is critical. It's like saving lives. So tell us a little bit about what you're learning and what you love the most about this CTE pathway.
I'm learning about different medications, the brands, the generics, what they're used for, and what I like about it is how much I get to learn. I like my teacher; she's kind of cool.
Your teacher is awesome. I'm about to come join your class. So what grade are you in? So what's your plan? Are you going to continue in this path, or what's your plan after high school? You're going to be a pharmacist. I can't wait to have you help me with my prescription. So thank you so much. Is anybody else that you want us to talk? Hi, Miss Tayana.
Yeah, it's really about work. These are the index cards. She's just practicing, getting ready.
Because they get certified,
Yes,
right?
they do.
What certification do
We
they
can
get?
do Maryland State certification, national certification with NHA now, which is the accept exam. And then we have the Maryland Board of Pharmacy certification exam as well.
And so they all do it before they leave you, right?
Yes, the national exam, you actually have to be 17 in 9 months, but don't worry, I'll come find you in the summer so you can take the test then.
That is so awesome. Tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, my name is Tayana Johnson. I'm a senior here in pharmacy technician trade. Right now I'm filling the prescription for Boosterone, which is actually Boostspar right here. This prescription is Boostspar 5 milligrams by mouth daily, 90 days. So you take one a day.
And it's important that you follow the prescription.
And it's important that you follow the prescription. Too little you won't get the outcome you're looking for, and too much you can be
Fatal, yeah, dangerous.
Yes, fatal.
What do you love about this pathway?
Well, before I started here, I didn't know much about pharmacy technicians at all, but I love the amount of information that we are obtaining and how we can help save lives other than just being like a nurse or a doctor and everything else like that.
Is it something you want to continue?
It's something I want to continue. I'm gonna go to college and I'm gonna become a pharmacist.
I love it. Thank you so much. So Shanita, I'm going to stay here in this amazing lab and I'm going to shoot it back to you.
Hello, everyone out there. We hope that you are enjoying your time at Mergenthaler High School. My name is Georgina A., the proud principal of Mergenthaler. Mervo was opened in 1953 as a premier vocational technical institution for scholars. As you can see, I'm sure as you're watching, you didn't know if you were in the back of a premier restaurant's kitchen or you were at the pharmacy lab at CTE. You might ask yourself, why? Because our classrooms are living. They are spaces and places where you can explore careers and pathways that will take you places you have never dreamed. They will pique your interest and help you decide what you want to do after you graduate from Mergenthaler High School. And when I tell you we have it all, we have it all. We have 21 pathways. We have anything from baking to business, culinary to carpentry, masonry to machinery, plumbing to programming, engineering to energy, law to leading the way with Project Lead the Way programs, cars to computers. There is something for every scholar here to be successful. We also offer our students rich internship opportunities, apprenticeship opportunities, and many of our students will actually graduate with certification and the opportunity for a career in their given pathway. How many 14 and 15-year-olds actually can come into a high school setting and actually leave after 4 years feeling prepared and ready to engage in the next steps of their lives? And if you're not ready to go straight into a career, we offer several college-ready opportunities as well. There's a rich lineage of history and CTE success here at Mergenthaler High School. We have many famous alumni Actually, we're about to kick it over to one of our most famous alumni, our very own mayor.
Good morning. My name is Michael Asensio. I am a senior at Emerging Child Vocational Technical High School. I am in part of the PLTW engineering pathway. What does CTE means to me? CTE for me means a place where I know I can be challenged. It means I have the opportunity to grow and expand and pursue my academic interests in a supportive and encouraging environment. I love my pathway because it provides me with not only a career and academic environment skills, but soft skills such as attention to detail, effective communication, and critical thinking, all of which are the most in-demand skills in today's job market. My pathway prepares me for college and career journey by offering me efficient customer-centered service and training by connecting the necessary adult basic education, occupational training, post-secondary education, career and academic advising, and support services to prepare for obtaining progress in career. It is ironic that I met Major Scott last Saturday on our robotics competition, and today I get to introduce him. So Mayor Brandon M. Scott is the 52nd mayor of Baltimore, working to end gun violence, restore public trust in government, and change Baltimore for the better. Mayor Scott was unanimously elected as president of the Baltimore City Council by his colleagues in May 2019. As council president, Mayor Scott developed released the first ever City Council President legislative agenda, focus on building safer, stronger communities and cleaning up city government, investing in Baltimore's young people, and centering equity. Previously, Scott served on the City Council representing Baltimore's 2nd District. He was first elected in 2011 and at the age of 27, and is one of the youngest people to ever be elected for the Baltimore City Council. Mayor Scott is a rising star in politics. He was a member of the Young Elected Officials Network and served as the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development for the YEO's American Cabinet. He also served as the chair of the National League of Cities Large Cities Council. Mayor Scott is a community leader, public servant, and lifelong resident of Baltimore City. A proud Baltimorean, Scott is a graduate of Marble High School and St. Mary's College of Maryland. He lives in Baltimore, Frankfort, and neighborhood in Northeast Baltimore.
Everybody, this is Mayor Brandon Scott. I'm here to tell you that February, in addition to being Black History Month, is City Schools Career and Technical Education Month here in Baltimore. My CTE-based education at Mervo prepared me for higher education and a career simultaneously. Simply put, I wouldn't have attended college or be mayor if it were not for my CTE education from Mervo. And if you're anything like I was when I was your age, you may be constantly asking yourself questions like, how will learning algebra help me in the real world? CTE education programs help connect you with what you're doing in the classroom to the real world and provide a path forward to whatever you want to be in life. So embrace the opportunities available to you and make sure that you are ready to pursue and fulfill your dreams. Check out the internships available throughout city schools, apprenticeship programs, incredible youth work opportunities, and much more. Consult with your counselor, a mentor, family members on your aspirations so that you can find out what is right for you. We want to ensure our students in Baltimore City graduate career ready with access to the quality, high-wage careers in our city and region. This is why I announced a year-round youth works program and expanding rec centers and the services they provide to our young people. And we're working to connect our young people with the opportunities that you deserve. We want you all to be ready for whatever path you want to take towards living a productive and fulfilling life. I look forward to the month-long activities and events of City Schools High School CTE programming, showcasing their expertise and ingenuity, and also highlighting a pathway for those that come after them. Celebrate today, young people, but make sure that you own tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Scott. That was amazing. I hope you all have enjoyed this whirlwind tour that we have taken around Mervo today. I didn't even know all this great stuff was here, and I'm a CTE manager. So I hope you take out the time this month to tour our website, which is located at baltimorecityschools.org/CTE. And I hope that you also have a really awesome CTE calendar. We have a virtual calendar of events of all the things that we are celebrating this school year for CTE month. So please go on there. The link for this live presentation was on there today, but I hope that you are able to join. You know what? Let me just go ahead and give you a preview of what it looks like. Give me one moment. This is our CTE calendar for the month. So you can go on here, you can click on these live links right here on this calendar throughout the month to see all of the wonderful open houses and different events like the Foodway Summit, if it's available, that we are having going on in Baltimore City Schools. CTE is rocking. I know some people thought that masonry wasn't a thing and automotive wasn't a thing anymore. We just don't call it VOTEC because it is so much more than trades. So we hope that you're able to explore the wonderful things that our teachers, our students, and just all of us are doing here in CTE for this month, but throughout the year as well. And if you happen to be a teacher at a middle school, we have something great for you. If you scroll down, we actually have links to project-based learning that you can participate in with your students this month. So if your students have never had a hands-on project and they see all the great things that these kids are doing here at Mervo, you can bring it to your classroom right now. It's so great when students can get started early. They can show their interest in different areas. And then when it's time for them to make a choice for their high school, they are empowered to make the right choice. So I hope you enjoyed this just as much as I do. Shanae, are you there? I know that usually you share a lot about our CTE programming. Are you there to share some of the things that you've seen and some of the experiences you've had in sharing this program with other students?
Absolutely. One of the things I can tell you is that I'm so excited to just grow and learn with CTE every day. Today, I've been able to travel throughout Mergenthaler and speak to students and teachers, just telling me all about their pathways and what they are expecting to do. I actually met a student who was telling me that she is going to Stratford and she's going to just tell you a little bit about herself. I know that we don't have time, but I love the fact that she has a specific plan on what she wants to do post high school. So introduce yourself really quickly. Let's tell us your name, your grade, and what you plan to do after high school.
Hello, my name is Candy Graves. I'm a senior at Mervo High School. I'm going to Stratford University after I graduate to try to become either manager owner, a restaurant owner, or just be working in a food truck and travel around the world.
And so one of the things that I would love to express to you guys is that we are in the Office of College and Career Readiness, and we are making sure our students are both college and career ready. So don't think that just being a CTE student means that you have to go straight into the industry. We are opening up pathways so that you can be successful in any endeavor that you want to undertake. I'm also being able to speak to some of our yearbook coordinators, and we're talking about all of the amazing things that are going on in CTE. So if in fact you're a middle school student, I want you to press your teachers. Say, hey, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, can you please tell us what other CTE activities are going on this month? Is it possible for us to Zoom in? Is it possible for us to attend some other CTE events? Because we want to make sure that you are doubly, triply, quadruply prepared, to make your decision next year when the school choice process comes along. We know that a lot of people pick high schools because it's either the area high school or they love the athletics, or maybe it is the school that everybody in your family attends, but we're changing that narrative up. And we want to make sure that you know that you could pick a school that has the industry that you know that you want to pursue when you graduate, and you get to learn and grow who wouldn't want to be able to do hair during the school day, cook delicious meals, or maybe build a house? This is exciting. And I wish I had this when I was in high school. So be prepared to speak to your teachers about this. And please further the conversations with your families when you go home. We're super excited. And CTE doesn't end during February. This is a lifelong commitment, and we're hoping that you're invested in it as well. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please contact us in the Office of College and Career Readiness. We can give you as much information as you need. Shanita and I, as well as Ms. Shamir, are also available to come in to do a presentation for your class as well. So if you want to see our faces in the place, just let us know, and we will get you on our calendar so we could visit your schools personally. Thank you so much, Shanita.
Thank you, Shanae. That was amazing as always. And last but definitely not least, we want to make sure you are able to meet the man, the myth, the legend, the director of career readiness, who keeps all of this stuff moving from a high level. So we have our director, Mr. Kamasi Vines, here to close us out today. Kamasi, it's so great to have you join us.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone who's able to join us this morning. What a great day, right? What a great way to kick off CTE month here in Baltimore City Public Schools. And first, I'd just like to thank all of you again for attending our kickoff event. Thank you for our student MCs, and of course our Murrow family for showcasing their CTE pathways, their students, and their amazing instructors. This is just the beginning of February. So we have CTE month and Black History Month, and all of our events are coming together for a tremendous showcase of the great opportunities that being involved in our CTE pathways can provide for you all, for our amazing students. I also want to thank the mayor and Dr. Santelises, our CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools, for sending their well wishes. And I'm just excited to kick this month off and look forward to the upcoming events. Be sure to check in with your teachers and your schools to get an understanding of some of the awesome program that's going on the rest of the month, whether it's being done by this amazing team, Miss Shanita Graves, Miss Shanae Fant, and Miss Adenike Akintillo, who helped put this together, and our amazing teammates on the career readiness CTE leads. So again, if you have any further questions about the different events that are coming this month, you can reach out to Ms. Graves at smgraves@bcps.k12.md.us. Her information is in the chat. And of course, you can sign up for our career readiness newsletter, which is just more great information about some of the great things we're doing with and for our students. So again, I'll keep it short and sweet, but just want to thank you all for your participation and look forward to engaging with you throughout the rest of this month. And with that, Ms. Graves, are you turning back to you or Ms. Fant?
One of the beautiful things about being in a school, you gotta love the bells. All right, so with that bell, we are gonna end things for today. We hope you enjoyed us, and you can join us for the rest of our programming this month. And we hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful month. Happy CTE month and happy Black History Month. Bye, guys.